I don't think it's right to go to Thomas Partey after talking about respecting Diogo Jota, talking about paying our respects to Diogo Jota and his brother. We can't switch over to Thomas Partey straight from that. That's some diabolical news. We need to digest first before we go to Partey. Ah man, that was the one time in my life, yeah, that I thought, you know what? I'm happy to see that, man.
In the middle, yeah.
Prime Ronaldinho.
And Jacob Mandingo on the right.
Nah, they got Elanga these days.
Fam. I know they got Elanga now. Say they got Elanga now. So, yeah, but still, I'll still stick to my boy Mandingo, but I ain't gonna lie to you. But I like Mandingo, man.
Maldini. You know, there's people like Paolo Maldini, Nesta, Alessandro Nesta, Nedved. Ah, come on, man. Imagine if
your boy Kaká
never. Kaká.
Bro, it's mad, bro.
Oh,
the amount of players
we never got to see Kaká in the Premier League, man. But your reasoning don't even fucking make sense, bro.
So what?
Because
I'm trying to understand your reason. Bro, I'm trying to understand your reason.
Let me tell you my reason.
Yo. We team reach.
2 up top. We're back.
2 up top. We're back, my G. We long overdue, innit? You know what to do. Like, share, subscribe to the thing.
Get it, pop.
You get it. Yeah, man. A lot's been going on in football. So last time we spoke, we were talking about what who each team should sign. And obviously, you said Liverpool need a striker, and I was like, nah, Liverpool got strikers, innit?
Yeah.
And then we spoke about Jota, gets injured. And then the day after we recorded, it passes away.
We heard the news. This is the very sad news, man. It's mad. Obviously, rest in peace to Diogo Jota and his brother, Andre. And condolences to their family, man, because that's a mad thing. You just think about the parents of both of them. To lose one child is fucking mad, but
to lose two is insane, innit?
Yeah, man. Yeah, you can't even think what they're going through. But yeah, we're sending out condolences to the family, friends, and colleagues of Diogo Jota.
Yeah, man. Rest in peace, man, to the brothers. Yo, it's mad, innit? Like, it's mad, bro. Football is mad because I think this is, in terms of talking about transfers, I think this is like one of the only times where that's how a person has left the club, you know what I'm saying?
I know. Sad. That's it's like one of the ways that you don't expect, innit?
And that's, yeah, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a sad one still.
And I heard that Liverpool are going to be paying the, what's it called? To their parents.
Yeah, they're paying off the rest of his contract to his family, innit? So I think he had about 2 or 3 years left on his Liverpool contract.
Yeah.
So whatever he would have earned in that time, I think I read somewhere that they were terminating the contract and paying out the remainder of what would have been left to his family. So obviously I think he had 3 kids, didn't he?
Which is a good touch, really.
Yeah, so that's good, man. It's not going to take away the loss, but...
Nah, that's mad, though. That's the L. The last time this happened was, remember that Emiliano Sala, the one that happened.
He
was incoming to, was it Cardiff or Swansea?
It could have been Cardiff still. It might have been Cardiff. Because Neil Warnock was their manager, I think it was. But yeah, he had a helicopter crash. And yeah, he just signed for the club. He never actually got to pay for the club. And then there was that big argument with the clubs, I think, because
I
technically
think it's still ongoing,
signed him. Yeah,
they still want the bread in it because they never paid the full thing and they still want the bread.
Yeah, bro. And they're saying, brother, like, how can we pay you, bro? So it's one of them ones. But also, speaking of that, there was also the Greece footballer. So let's not forget, I think it was Greg Baldock. He was actually, he was English as well, but he played for Greece. Football, Greece national football team. He passed away. I think it was probably coming up to a year now. So that was actually really sad as well. But yeah, it's always sad when you hear news like this, isn't it? It makes you realize that football is nothing, man. families have lost their loved ones,
You know what I'm
and it's
saying?
mad. It's mad. But yeah, rest in peace to the guys and that.
There's someone that traced it back to the injury that Jota had for him to. Have you seen that post?
Yeah, with the Tosin Adarabioyo at Chelsea.
Yeah. Remember, we were just talking about Tosin in the last episode as well.
He injured him to his solar plex or to his sign, and I think he might have had that injured him. Sign about him not being able to catch a flight. So obviously he had to
get an operation in it, so he played for the rest of the season. Had the operation during the break, had to come back, but because of that, couldn't finish. If you were Tosin, and indirectly.
Nah, I think there's so much that's outside of his control. That's like tackling someone on a pitch. It's bad if you think the person is injured, but that months after.
But indirectly, he's got a part to play in it.
But he ain't got no part
he's
to
got
play.
a part to play in it.
What part does he have to play? But he tackled the guy months earlier.
That tackle just happens to be.
It's not the reason. It's not the reason.
Like, the consequences. This is the thing about life, isn't it? Like
the butterfly effect.
Yeah, like how things end up
playing
unraveling.
Out. Yeah.
And that's how they've unraveled.
I know. It's sad, isn't it? But I don't think he had any part to play in it. And to suggest that he did is crazy.
No, indirectly and subconsciously.
Indirectly.
You know what I'm saying?
Stop trying to blame the man, bro.
No, I'm not blaming him. I like Tosin.
I'm just saying,
I'm just saying that tackle did something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What the tackle?
I see the tackle. The tackle was a bit mad as well. Like knee assigned to the.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't know what was happening in that bit there, but obviously he didn't even get a red card or nothing for it. So it wasn't like it was a malicious, bad tackle violent conduct. It was just a tackle thing. These things happen on the football pitch. But when I was playing football, a man tried to tackle me. He didn't even give me a bad tackle, bro. What happened? Leg broke. So. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna blame him for it. It's different if someone comes in and stamps on you, breaks your leg, but
bro, listen.
He's thinking, I'm just gonna shoulder badge, man.
God forbid, because you broke your leg, you end up catching the bus, and that bus crash. There'll be people in Africa who say those people did juju on us.
Nah. That was never gonna happen to me. I'm covered by the blood. I'm covered by the blood of Christ.
Those people do juju on us.
Return to sender, boomerang thing. You get me? None of that.
Yeah. That's why I put it like that. What I'm wearing don't even make sense because I'm supposed to just be wearing a polo in it. But I don't know. Something happened. I don't know where I end up wearing a jumper.
Let's go jumper on and everything.
It doesn't make sense sometimes.
Let's go jumper. It's warm. It's one of the warmest days we've had in a long time.
But obviously people can't feel the temperature. Now that you're saying that, what's it like in here?
It's actually quite cool.
It's very cool.
Yeah, it's because the aircon and that's on. Out there is muggy, you know. But
when you come out, but in here,
true say when I walked in, I wish I had a jumper still, but
do you know what I mean? That's why I kept it on. Actually,
I'm acclimatized.
That's why I kept it on because I was like, you know what? It's actually pretty cool in there. I can leave it on.
I've adjusted to it, innit? So it's calm. It's no worries. Well, yeah, we wanted to start off the show by obviously paying our respects to Diogo Jota. You know,
100%.
And yeah, man, yeah. I think one of the next topics that we wanted to talk about was sick players, like great football players that we wish we had got to see play in the Premier League.
Oh, I thought you wanted to go to Partey before we got to that.
Nah, I don't think it's right to go to Thomas Partey after talking about respecting Diogo Jota, talking about paying our respects to Diogo Jota and his brother. We can't switch over to Thomas Partey straight from that. That's some diabolical news. We need to digest first before we go to Partey. Yeah, man. But yeah, we're definitely gonna touch on Partey. But yeah, can you name or can you give me? Let's start off. I mean, not a lot. Just give me one player that you personally wished that you saw play in the Premier League, but we never got to see that for one reason or another.
Zinedine Zidane.
Oh man, he smashed it, man.
That's my number one.
Man. He smashed it. Man, what would it been like to see Zizou in the Prem? That would have been sick.
And you know what? I don't want to see him at Man United or Arsenal. I want to see him at Blackburn.
Nah, like a
You know-
Newcastle type. a
You know that gonna
Newcastle
come
type
up before he
move,
ends up doing greatness.
Yeah.
Like Blackburn or something, bro.
Yeah.
Just ripping it out, bro.
Yeah.
Him and Rodega, they were doing that.
Roderick. Nah,
Oh,
it would have been him and someone like Jason
Yeah,
Roberts.
Jason Roberts, I was about to say. Even Jason Roberts.
Him and
bro.
Jason
Do you know what I'm
Roberts.
saying?
What a partnership that would have been.
Rodega was what? Was it Wigan?
He was a Wigan. Hugo Rodriguez was a Wigan.
Yeah, them type of teams, they just ripping it out for figure it.
Yeah, man. Zinedine Zidane.
Everyone will
Obviously,
be talking about.
he was too
It's
good
the
to-
same, because you know what it would be? It would be the same as like Maris' thing with Leicester. That's
Yeah.
kind of what I mean.
Yeah,
I mean, go on to do
he'd
great
be.
things,
Yeah, I get that.
because
do get
he's
that,
probably the type of player that would win the league with a small team.
Yeah, he drive them to do stuff. That's for
Do you know
sure.
what I mean?
Maybe a young FA Cup or something. You get me? But
yeah, Zinedine Zidane is my first guy.
okay, now that's a great one. I don't know. Mine's obviously obvious, isn't it? Messi would be the one player that I would have loved to see play in the Premier League.
Yeah.
Obviously, that looks like that would never happen.
That's never gonna happen anymore. Anyway.
Nah, he's like 36 or
Unless he
something.
gets like a 2 month loan to 6 months loan to thingy during his
City.
break a thingy to City.
He would only ever go
Yeah.
City because of Pep, innit? If he
Do
was
you
to
know what I
ever
mean?
come.
Just,
I remember when the
just,
rumors was like swirling about that he
Yeah.
might come to the Prem when he first left Barcelona.
You see, I'd entertain it
And
if
the
they
honor.
did it on the same tip like you see when Ferguson brought scores like towards the end of the season,
Yeah.
midway through. Oh, we just need that little extra oomph
Mm-hmm.
kind of thing. You don't have to do much. They brought on scores back.
Yeah. Came
That
out.
kind of thing. In January somewhere, late January, who's struggling. Them man are probably on the break. I don't know their schedule.
African Cup of
Messi's
Nations
coming
or
for
something.
3 months quick. Like what Thierry Henry did with Arsenal.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm
Actually, he
saying?
came back. Man, say one last dance.
Just a
you get
little
me?
bro, because
One
he's
last
still
dance.
gonna be Messi, bro.
Yeah, but I think the time has passed, man.
He's still gonna be Messi, though. I think Messi. You see, when I
That's
see
the
him play
fantasy thing.
in that Inter Milan team,
Yeah.
I can see everyone else like Suarez is not the same, Sergio Busquets not the same, Jordi Alba's not the same, but he's still here and there, still showing you that he's Messi.
Yeah,
Still,
because he is Messi,
That's what
brother.
I'm saying,
He's still the class never leaves you. You get me? So
it's like when Henry came, he still gave us those classic goals the same way. He still, you know, he still
that goal,
gave us
that listen, I'm not an Arsenal fan, but you see that goal when he come off the bench and he scored
against
the
Sunderland.
the
It was
finesse
against
thing,
Sunderland.
just the way he used to score from back in the day.
Yeah.
Ah man, that was the one time in my life, yeah, that I thought, you know what, I'm happy to see that, man.
Yeah.
I can't figure out. It was in an Arsenal shirt. I was just happy for him, you know, like the full circle moment. You know, I was like, yeah, that is sick.
Yeah, man. I mean, it made a lot of sense, bringing him back. But that's what I mean. Innit? That's the way that Messi
could make
could come back.
appearance in the Prem.
All right, is it my goal now?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for someone like Messi, but this one because my generation didn't really get to see him, but we know about him. We've seen clips. We hear a lot about him. Since you said Messi, I'm gonna say Diego Maradona. Innit?
If we go to see Maradona in the Prem,
Yeah.
but we even if he was in the Prem, we would have been
No,
like
but that's what I'm
two,
saying.
fam.
But we never, our age never really saw.
Yeah.
But he's a player that
Maradona
never
was
played in the Premier
crazy.
League.
You're right. He never came to England.
Yeah.
And he was a sick football player,
Exactly.
man. That would have been one of them ones, isn't it? That would have been sick. Diego Maradona. Cocaine.
Who have you got?
I'm thinking of my next one, innit? My next player that I would have liked to see play in the Premier League is...
I think we have to make it interesting and say what team as well.
Yeah.
And just not the boring teams as well. Like the first time when I said Zizou at Blackburn.
Nah, Zizo Blackburn is mad. But anyway, I don't think we can top that. R9.
Fuck, that's going to be my next one still. But yeah.
If I'd seen Ronaldo phenomenon.
Where would R9? Or in this current Premier League. So we'll do it like that player in his prime. But
Yeah.
in this current Premier League.
In what team would he be sick match for
Where
him?
would you put him?
You know what? I reckon he would be good at... Arsenal.
Arsenal. Put him at Arsenal.
If R9, like, I don't think R9 would be a good match for Liverpool. I don't think R9 would be a good match for Man City.
You know, I was actually thinking Chelsea.
Yeah, I was thinking Chelsea more so than City or Liverpool.
Yeah.
R9 would be sick if he played for either Chelsea or Arsenal. But I think Arsenal just because, that's why I'm not going to say United because he wouldn't be going to the teams that are that low in it. He's R9 and he's got to be in the top team. You're saying that we should reference it to today's Premier League. So R9 at Arsenal would be a mad thing.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Nah, I see it still. We might sort of not see much of Saka though, 'cause that guy was an individual striker. Bro.
You said last week, man never tackled.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe that. I couldn't believe
that. One time was in the World Cup.
Man said he
That one time.
never tackled. Arteta ain't gonna like shit like that. I tell you that now, but
That's the thing. But you'd have to understand. You'd have to understand, innit?
yeah, he would have to understand.
Since you say that, I'm gonna go for Ronaldinho.
Oh,
I'm gonna put him in Newcastle.
I think he'd be sick in Newcastle.
Take off Harvey Barnes, put him on the bench, put Ronaldinho on the left.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Prime
Isak in the
Ronnie.
middle, yeah.
Prime Ronaldinho.
And Jacob Mandingo on the right.
Nah, they got a Langer these days.
I
Fam.
know they got a Langer now. Say they got a Langer now. So, yeah, but still, I'll still stick to my boy Mandingo. But I ain't gonna lie to you. But I like Mandingo, man.
Nah, Jacob Murphy. Nah,
I reckon the Langer's gonna come there and
not get in the team.
Yeah,
that's the kind of shit that will happen.
I know.
Jacob Murphy goes on a match. He's already good.
I know he's already
good.
going on a match. He's just gonna carry on.
Yeah.
He's just gonna carry on.
Just keep
and then
Elanga out of the
one day
team.
was where you know when the gaffer looks at it like
Well, I can't take him out.
You know what I mean?
Elanga will be playing only in the FA Cup and
when
that.
this I say he's unplayable. Where you playing him? He's unplayable right now.
Like a Joe Linton type thing.
you know what I'm saying?
Get me? Man made himself a midfielder.
Do you know what I mean? So yeah, who you got? Who's your next one?
Yeah, okay. So you've picked Ronaldinho as a player that you wish played in the Premier League. I'm going to go for... Do you know what's mad? I was about to say a player, but he had played in the Premier League. So I ain't going to say him. But guess who I was going to say? Someone that I think I loved watching, but it feels like he's not played in the Premier League for so long.
Who?
Luka Modric.
Oh.
And then I was like, this brother was at
Tottenham,
Tottenham
bro. We
for
enjoyed him for a
years.
long
He was
time.
actually sick there
Yeah.
as well. All right, cool. So, a player that I wish played in the Premier League that we never got to see would have probably been one of them playmakers there. I'm going to go for Iniesta.
That's gonna be my next guy. So since you say Iniesta, where you putting Iniesta?
Iniesta would be at City.
It has to be in it.
Mm-hmm.
Has to be.
That's the best fit I
Take
can
off
see for him.
basically what Bernardo Silva is doing, but better.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
He'd go straight into
Yeah.
that team, slot in there perfectly.
And his boy as well. He might as well think he might as well got a
Javi.
double, yeah, but might as well get a double
the
signing.
double pivot, get both of them
double
in.
signing, just get both of them in there.
Yeah, man.
Get him
Obviously,
play Prem football.
Javi would have been sick at a team like City. He's like Rodri, but a little bit better.
All right, the next guy I'm gonna go for.
Yeah.
He was a scary winger, you know. Number 7,
Yeah.
Frank Ribery.
Oh, Frank Ribery. If he had played in the Prem.
I'm gonna put him at Aston Villa.
Yeah, that's a good side.
I'm gonna put him at Aston Villa.
That's a good.
Imagine right now they just get Frank Ribery. Bro, they're gonna be a problem. that's what I'm saying.
That
This
is
is
a
gonna
problem.
take that place that they were trying to put thingy in.
That is a problem. Nah, I hear that still. Nah, so if I'm looking. Alright then. Just trying to think of some ballers that you wish that you'd seen play in the Prem, but you never did. I'm sure there's loads. You lot, let us know in the comments. As
Yeah,
well.
let us know what ballers
Let
you
us
lot.
know in the comments.
What ones we're missing out? The obvious ones that we're missing out.
Because
Obviously,
we've talked about some of the sick ones. We've talked about people like Ronaldinho, Messi, Iniesta, Xavi, R9, Zidane. So we've talked about Frank Ribéry. Those are some of the sick players that we wish we could have seen.
There's other players I'm thinking of. People like Philip Lahm.
Philip Lahm, if he had played in the Prem, he would have been sick as well. Who else was that? Them players that, like, you don't matter what country they played in, you were like, this guy can do it anywhere he goes.
People like Totti never came here.
Totti would have been a sick one as well. Trying to think. So
Buffon never came.
Yeah, Gigi Buffon. Inter Milan had some sick players. Juventus had some sick players.
Yeah,
people
like Clarence Seedorf never came.
Clarence Seedorf, Alexander Del Piero. Man, there were some sick players out there.
Raul never came.
Raul. Watch Raul up top. Figo never came. Luis Figo. He never played in the Prem. Yeah. Man.
Bro, there's actually a lot
like
of
Maldini. There's people like Paolo Maldini. Never
Nesta.
saw him. Alessandro Nesta.
Nedved.
Ah, come on, man. Imagine if
your boy Kaká.
Kaká never... Kaká.
Bro, it's mad, bro. The amount of players
we never got to see Kaká in the Premier League, man. We only got to see him in London, in South London, when man was trying to tell him to cut it back.
Yeah, so next time we come to this topic, maybe we should actually just make a team.
A team, an 11 of our all-star players that never got to play in the Premier League.
But let's see what you guys put in. Let's see if you guys are going to say some of the names that we've not mentioned in there, that we can consider for the team of the... Yeah, the team that never played the Premier League. Because it's a lot, bro.
Let us know in the comments, people, man.
Damn.
It's some of the players that we wish we saw in the Prem that we never got to see.
Karim Benzema.
KB9, KB9 didn't make it.
It's mad, bro.
Benzema in the Prem would have been brazy. He would have been cold.
It's crazy.
He would have been cold.
I'm thinking, is there any really obvious ones that we're missing?
Nah, let's think. Let's just have a look, Just have a look. Because
obviously people like Dani Alves and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know after that our case he had still, I don't know.
People don't want to talk about it. When he cleared?
I don't know, he was still in pen for a long time. He did sign.
We're going to get to that anyway, man. We're going to make a team one day of them man, innit?
Them man there. Yeah. We're gonna make a team of Mandem FC in pen, innit?
Yeah.
Or the ones that should have gone in. People like Adam Johnson will be on the right wing. Yeah, now let's not even talk about
they could even be fighting on that right wing. Sigurdsson.
Oh my days. Gilfrey Sigurdsson, he's the trainer team. And our newest entrant into the team signed just last week when the Metropolitan Police.
The papers are still going through. To be fair.
Nah, it's signed.
The papers are still going through.
Is it not signed yet?
But
not convicted.
They have not given him a sentence yet, innit?
Yeah. Okay.
But it's looking that way.
There's 5 charges, though. That's a lot of charges, my guy.
Yeah, it's looking that way, innit?
Yeah, but
shall we just go into it now?
Yeah, let's go straight on, innit? The potential newest signing for Penitentiary FC is...
I say Penitentiary FC. Thomas Partey, yo. It's a party in that pen, yo.
Thomas Partey, yo.
Yeah, people knew, but people kind of forgot. And then they played on. And then, miraculously, the day that he don't sign a contract, the next day is hell in his life, innit? He woke up to a...
Let's talk about that, though. It can't be a coincidence that a day or so after Arsenal... confirmed that Thomas Partey is not going to sign a contract extension and he's going to leave. The news comes out about him being charged with 5 counts of rape.
This is what I'm about to say now. I'm not saying that's what happened, but that's what can happen.
Yeah.
Where the big man says, "Yo, I know we're giving you 200. Your next due is gonna be 100, but you better take it." Like, what? I said, bro, I'm telling you now. It's in your interest to take this deal. The guy said, nah. So you're not taking it, though? No? So, final answer. You sure? Yeah? He said, I said, say no more. Have it your way. Call their friends who work in the paper, bro. Say, yeah, see that thing I put a junction on that I've been paying for?
Take
that
out,
junction.
Take
it out, bro. Because junctions, we know they happen. We just found out now that the government had put a junction on the papers. The government had put a massive money junction on the papers to not talk about
the data breach.
The thousands of Afghanistan, the people that they brought here.
You know, the first time I heard about them, man called it injunction, but man say like it's the motorway thing, yeah?
No, I said injunction.
Man's approaching a junction.
Did I say junction? I thought I said injunction.
You might have, to be fair, but you get me. The first time I ever heard about that is with the Ryan Giggs thing, when he was fucking his brother's fucking wife, innit? But the papers couldn't name him.
Yeah.
Because they had like an injunction. I don't know how he managed to get an injunction. The kind of bread that must have gone into that.
They basically go to the court, innit? They go to the court, but you have to pay your lawyers and everything because you're going against them. You go to the court, you get it so that they agree to have an order to put it because it's in your interest not to have it out, whatever.
Yeah, but what's the justification for the court to be able to agree for that? The court's just going to be like, yeah, man, it's going to make you look bad still. So we know you did it. They got the evidence that you did it. But because you're asking nicely and you got peas, we're going to not let the newspaper report it.
Probably paid some peas. I don't know.
You have to pay.
Yeah, so, but the government did the same thing.
Yeah.
And it now come out that bare people, they're still transporting out. They've not even finished bringing them in.
Oh, they're finished.
So this is why. So people think people that are in hotels and stuff are people that came from a boat and then you came in a hotel. No, these are the people that they bring it in.
No, some of them are. You know what I mean? Some of them are.
Yeah, but
some of them are just making their way, looking for a better life, innit?
Some of these people, they go to detention center when they get caught. Because the people that's in the dinghy, you're not going to look for help after you come here. You're on a run, bro. You're trying to find job. They catch them, they put them. It's a different experience. Yeah. People that are come in, go in a hotel. We'll give you allowance. It's the people that they promised, we're going to get you out when the war finished. When the war finished, they didn't get them out. Some of these people's family got killed and everything. Yeah. And now they've got to come in. But anyway, that's for another podcast.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? It just kind of tied into what I was saying. But anyway, back to football, innit?
Yeah, man. Them injunctions are crazy. But obviously, whatever was keeping the Thomas Partey case on the wraps has been lifted.
Exactly.
Because we now all know that he's being charged with 5 counts of rape. Now, I think the next topic is, let's just get straight into it. Arsenal have known about this for a long time. Arsenal would have not been surprised by the news that came out the other day. Do you think it's right that they continue to allow someone who was under investigation for some really serious crimes to kick ball?
Here's the thing. It depends with the allegations. It depends on what the process is looking like. It depends on how it's looking. Mm-hmm. Now, first thing is first, I always say, innocent until proven guilty.
Correct.
Because we saw what happened in my team with Benjamin Mendy. Mm-hmm. And he come out after so long, after being embarrassed. Yeah. And all those, how many counts? 10 counts, whatever. He had come out innocent, all of them. And what's the one word he said, the last word he said in UK before he left? Alhamdulillah. So, that's a man that had his words taken, his joy taken. So, when I look at life taken. So, when I look at that and I see that it can be so mad, I want to say innocent. And maybe Arsenal actually looked at things like that and say, you know what?
Innocent until
maybe at that point they were looking at it like maybe these guys should be supporting Mendy.
Yeah.
So maybe they then decided to cover it up for their guy, but the guy did not sign no more, so there's no obligation
for us to.
Yeah.
You
know what I mean?
It could vary, but it's hard to know what happened behind the scenes. But I do think that Arsenal
only Arteta knows.
Only, well, no, yeah, Arteta definitely knows. He's one of the people that knows.
Only Arteta knows.
But I think that the fact that he continued to play after being charged with serious thing like that, not being charged obviously at the time, but after being arrested for serious crimes like that is a bit worrying, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like you said, we're not going to cast any judgment until the case is all done and dusted. But that was a bombshell news that came out in the last week or so. And yeah, we obviously have to talk about it. Get me?
Yeah, man. So yeah, now moving on from that, Chelsea won the Club World Cup.
Yes, they did, man. Now tell me who saw that coming.
That day I said it to the people that early on, as soon as I got to that barbecue and the guys said, who's going to win? I said Chelsea's winning.
Nah, I didn't see that shit coming. I know you didn't see that shit coming, bro.
That day I said it. And you know what? It was one of those ones. If you ever, is there someone ever asked you a question and you just answer like confidently without, I don't know why I didn't put my, you can ask Ricky next time. You can ask Ricky and we know that guy that was watching it.
Yeah.
Him.
His boy, yeah.
If you were to ask him, he was telling me you should have put money in my language though. I should have really put money on that, man. I even looked at the app and everything. Almost did it, but a lot of things were happening there. Barbecue, food, meat, mandem,
good vibes.
You know what I'm saying? So kind of forgot. But I was only gonna slap a tenner anyway because it's just in there in my betting app. I just ain't used it in it since I last won it. Mm-hmm. So that's what I was gonna put. But when I saw 45, I just put. You know what I mean? It's because the odds that man was telling me, I know the odds that were there. But I should have, man. I don't know. Chelsea, they just seem to get over the line when it comes to...
They found a way to win. And they won not even just by like a close game. They absolutely dominated. They dominated PSG. They dominated PSG. It's mad to say, but they did. And this is PSG that have been going on cold all season long. Mm-hmm. Have the potential Ballon d'Or player in their team. Have Desire Doué. Have Vitinha, all of that.
Fabian Ruiz,
Nuno Mendes, none of that mattered.
Nah, man.
Chelsea are crazy,
that day was
bro.
all about dead man. It was all about Cole Palmer.
Shout out to
bro.
Chelsea, man. I
It
know
was all
my brother.
about Cole Palmer that day, bro.
I know my brother would have been happy watching that shit, man.
You know what I'm saying? Even the guy who was doing radio with Faz.
Yeah. Is he Chelsea?
He's a Chelsea fan.
Chelsea fan.
Kind of wrapped it up on football a bit.
Okay.
As well.
He kicks ball as well, innit?
I've never seen him kick ball. Does he kick ball?
Yeah. I think he kicked ball still. He used to play for one of the teams I used to play for before.
Oh, yeah. Is he good?
Yeah, he's cold. He's a centre back, I think. Yeah, he's good.
Yeah.
He's good.
Yeah. We spoke a bit about football. But yeah, man. Chelsea, man. They've won everything.
Yeah.
Everything you can win.
Club World Cup winners, Champions League winners, Europa. They must have won Europa League.
Conference.
European
They've won Europa Conference, Champions League.
Conference.
They've won the Premier League. They've won the FA Cup. They've won the Carling Cup. They've won everything.
They've won everything you can win in football. Obviously, some teams don't compete in the Conference League, innit? So that's not really a flex to say that you've won the Conference League. I'm not gonna lie.
It's not a flex. Yeah, that's the thing.
It's
like City. The only ones we haven't won at City are
things
the
like
conference and the Europa.
Yeah.
But we're not there.
Because man ain't in that competition.
We're not there.
So yeah, it's good that you've won everything, but
we're not there.
We're too good to be in certain things.
But for them, obviously, that was a stepping stone. They got used to winning, lifting the thing.
I don't know how they ended up in that competition, but as soon as I saw Chelsea were in the Conference League, I said, they're going to win that.
In the Champions League.
Who did they play in the final? Real Betis or something, isn't it?
It's because they also won Champions League, innit, not too long ago.
What? No, not the Club World Cup. I mean the Conference League. I get why they were in the Club World Cup. But it's mad because teams like Arsenal, you would expect them to be in the Club World Cup, but nah, fam. They're not there.
No, but why would they?
They're always second, isn't it?
What? That don't get you in the club. It's supposed to be the champions from all over the world, bro.
I know.
The champions from all over the world.
But they're one of the best teams in the world.
It makes sense Chelsea winning because
they should be in that competition. They're one of the best teams in the world.
I don't like Man United. Man United's got more of a claim being in Club World Cup than Arsenal.
So we've won things more recently, innit? But our Europa League win was a bit too far away still. So, winning things like FA Cups and stuff like that don't get you in the Club World Cup?
Gets you in Europa. By the way, did you see what happened with Crystal Palace?
Yeah, they're not in that no more. They're in the conference now, aren't they?
They're not in the thing, innit? I don't know if they're in the conference, but they're not in Europa.
They're not in the Europa.
They might not. They might just get. Are they not just get kicked out of the thing altogether, bro?
No, I think from what I'm thinking is because the only reason that they couldn't be in the Europa League is because Lyon are in the Europa League.
Yeah, but so, I don't think. Do they just deduct them, or they're just taking them out completely?
I think they get to be in the Conference League still. I think they get to be in the Conference League. Why wouldn't they be? There's no way that they face
Lyon almost got relegated and then it wouldn't have worked.
But they did get relegated. They did an appeal and then they came back into French League One.
That's what I'm saying.
And based off of that, they came back to a thing. But I still don't get it. Even if they were relegated, couldn't they still be in Europe? Because Europe is Europe, isn't it? If you win the FA Cup and you get relegated,
no, because they got it because of the position they were in. But technically, you've been because you've been docked points, innit?
I thought they went like shit in the league or something. Then because their financial situation.
No, it was they got docked points, I think.
Fuck, man, that's crazy.
But that's what's going on. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, Leo. By the way, he said mind your language, innit?
What?
You. He says you're swearing too much.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
He doesn't like it when a man swears. All right, cool.
At least Leo, innit?
No, we have to take feedback, innit? Saying easy. You could have been said that at the beginning of the pod because I've been swearing already on this one. So.
You know what I'm saying? No, sometimes I do beep out I think that's one of the only times. That first clip you did, I didn't blip it out, innit?
Yeah, I hear you. Oh,
I think that's where
the thing with the Man United when I was talking about United and why the MBEUMO transfer was taking long. Let's talk about United and MBEUMO. That transfer still not happened yet.
No, I saw something today.
I saw that we made another bid, a £65 million bid with like 5 million in add-ons.
15 million to whatever you bid last time.
No, we did not, bro.
No, that's the latest one I saw just before I came here.
Ain't no way we added 15 million.
They said 15 million
to a £62 million bid already, bro. I'm about to see what Fabrizio got to say about this shit.
You know, Winston, man.
David Ornstein. You know what? It was actually David Ornstein that reported this deal, innit? Because so they're saying that negotiations with Brentford for £65 million fixed fee plus £5 million add-ons.
Is that the most recent one?
Yeah. And our previous offer was about 62.5 million. They're about the same amount that we paid for Matheus Cunha. So that's definitely not a £15 million increase. However, it is still a significant increase. And I was actually speaking to Leo before this, and he said to me, if Brentford rejects this new latest third bid from Man United, that's 65 plus 5 million in add-ons, do I still want us to go for MBEUMO and still up our bid? I said no.
Yeah, I get it.
I said no. If Brentford,
what do you want to do instead then?
If Brentford rejects £70 million for MBEUMO, but I don't want him no more.
How many goals did he score, blood?
20 goals or 19 goals or something like that?
Exactly, bro. No, was it not 23, bro? Something like that.
Nah, I don't think he scored 23.
Well, maybe all competitions, but still, bro.
In the league,
he was third top goal scorer, bro.
I don't care.
People like Madueke are going for 50 mil, bro. How many goals has he got?
That's a mad.
This is what I'm saying. Bro, that's the kind of market that we're in, bro.
I wouldn't sign Madueke for 50 mil.
Bro, I'm saying if this guy wasn't bold, people would be talking about 100 M's, bro. No, but this is the thing, bro.
Okay, let me
We spoke about it before, but it's true, bro. When you look at the stats, the way the guy plays, everything about him, bro, if he was English, bro,
70 mil,
with hair,
no hair in it.
I'm telling you, if
how
he
much
was
is
English
Cole
with hair, it would be
Palmer? How much
100
did Cole
million,
Palmer
bro.
go for?
How much did Elanga go for?
50 mil, 55 mil.
How many goals did Elanga go?
Don't mind, Elanga had a 6.
Who would you have in your team on the thing on the right?
MBEUMO.
Exactly, bro.
So 10 more million, not 15 more million.
No, bro, man.
10 more million.
Nah, MBEUMO's a bit more than that. He can do the 9 job for you if you want him to. MBEUMO's a bit more than that, bro.
Nah.
MBEUMO is a killer, bro.
He is.
Everyone knows, bro.
So you're telling me that you think MBEUMO is worth 70 M's?
Yes.
I don't.
Yes.
I don't.
Why not?
Because that's the Man United tax right there that I was talking about the other day.
How much was he going? Hodgland.
Hodgson was like 70 mil.
Thank you. Give that guy his money, bro.
But that fucking stinks, though. That stinks.
Yeah, exactly.
That stinks,
because
though.
you put in on Hodgland, if you can pay 72 mil for Hodgson, bro.
Yeah, which is
Give
disgusting,
Mbeumo
bro.
his money, bro.
We should not paying 72 mil or 7 whatever how much you pay for Hodgson is fucking.
Bro,
that's the kind of attitude that we're trying to.
Why are you not rating him, bro?
Because I don't think
in
that we
this
should be
current
paying
market,
for play.
If Madueke is going for 50 mil, I'm sorry, Mbeumo is 20 million more. He's 20 million more.
I don't think so. Me
bro.
personally, I don't agree with that. Bro, I don't think so.
Why not? Because he's bold.
Man saying because he's bold.
Because I don't see any other reason.
I'm bold.
You can't look at the way the guy
what
bolds
does that
and
have
say
to do with
talent,
anything?
That talent there is not 70 million type of talent, bro.
But him being bold ain't got nothing to do with anything.
It is, though. It is. Because that talent, bro, look at it. Just look at his talent, bro. Numbers, talent. We're not even talking about assists, bro. We're just talking about goals. But, bro, just look at the way he plays, bro.
We signed Matthias Cunha for 62.5 million, yeah?
How many goals did he have?
He's had quite a few goals, but he's
Bro,
a very good player.
Exactly.
He's a very I'm not basing it off goals just because of the number of goals you scored. That you keep talking about. But it's not all that matters.
That's why I keep saying even the way he plays. I didn't say goals. I said assists. I said even the way he plays, the way he affects games.
The way Cunha plays.
And I even said he can even play in the 9. How much did João Pedro go for?
He was like 60 M's or something like that. How much did Chelsea sign João Pedro?
How many goals did he score last season? Bro, MBEUMO was 3rd top goal scorer in the Premier League.
So what? That means he's 70 mil.
Bro, who was 4th top goal scorer last year? Last year?
I don't know, bro. João Pedro. I'm looking at João Pedro transfer fee from Brighton.
Let me check this out.
60 million for João Pedro. Yeah?
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. And he's above these guys' level, bro. That's what I'm trying to say.
I don't necessarily even think he's that much above these guys' level.
Cool.
He's had a good season, bro.
Let's look at the list.
He had a good season.
Let's look at the list here.
Yeah.
The top 5 goal scorers were Mohamed Salah, Alexander Isak. How much is Isak worth?
Isak is worth about 120 M's.
Okay. Erling Haaland, 3rd.
Yeah.
Yeah. We know these prices. Salah, how much? We know, even at his age. And then MBEUMO, bro. But MBEUMO, you telling me 70 is too much, bro?
I think it is.
Bro, how much would you think Chris Wood would be?
Like 30 mil.
You think they'll let him go for 30 mil? No way, bro.
I wouldn't buy.
I
wouldn't spend. Chris Wood's old as well. You crazy? You think you spend up to 30 mil for how old is he? He's like in his 30s, bro.
But we're talking about MBEUMO, bro.
But man just talking about goals and then saying,
no, but it's not just. But I said, bro, it's not just goals.
Yeah, but you're looking at the top goal scorer list, fam.
Right,
That's what you're doing.
No,
because
I was trying to show you the names he's amongst, bro, and their prices, bro, because it matters. Look, okay, Johan Wissa is 6th with top goal scorer. Do you know how many of those that MBEUMO assisted, bro?
What's your point, bro? He's a good player.
70 million type of player, bro.
I don't think so,
Prem
bro.
proven. Bro, you don't pay 72 million for Hodgson, and you say you don't think so. How much did you pay for Anthony?
We paid, so, bro. Your reasoning don't even fucking make sense, bro.
So what?
Because you overpay for
reason,
one.
bro. I'm trying to understand your reason.
Let me tell you my reason. Because you overpay for one player.
No. Your reason
doesn't mean that you should overpay for every player. The next player, bro.
What's your reason for him not be 70 million?
I think based on how much players are going this season, not just in Premier League, all across Europe, yeah. Ademola Lookman is about to be signed for about 40 million euros, yeah. We're talking about
Premier League.
We're talking about Rashford
League,
is going for like 40 million, yeah. We're talking about João Pedro went for 60 million. We're talking about Cunha is about 60 million. I think MBEUMO is there or thereabouts with that 60 to 65 million. So I'm not trying to say that he's miles off it, but I'm just saying that comes a point, if a club is trying to extort you for money, you have to be strong enough to say, yeah, you know what? We're going to respectfully step away. We're not trying to pay over the odds for someone that we don't think maybe worth that.
You man do though already, bro. You man are paying 72 million for fucking 75 for Anthony, 72 for Hodgson. But I'm saying this is someone proven, bro.
So your idea is because you've overpaid for one player, you might as well continue overpaying.
I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is Belmo is worth 70 million. That's all I'm saying.
I don't think he is.
That's all I'm saying.
But I agree. I'm not even. It's not even like if we sign him for 70 million. And guess what? It actually looks like we'll sign him for 70 million. Yeah. And my original point in this whole thing, yeah, that we're talking about is, yeah, if they make a bid for 65 million plus 5 million add-ons, which is 70 million probably in total, right? Yeah. If they hit the add-ons, yeah. And Brentford rejects that, I don't think we should go higher. If they're gonna sign him for 70 M's, cool. I still think they've fucking done a thing, innit? They've extorted us for more money.
Other than Salah, other than Salah and Saka, what other right wingers are better than him in the Premier League?
That's like, so you're just saying that he's 70 million, but you're because you're comparing him to Saka. I'm
talking about the type of ability he has right now.
No, not a lot of people are better.
I'm trying to justify the 70 million. In the last 2 years, so how can I not talk about his ability, bro?
In the last 2 years, he's been cold. Not a lot of people are better than him, but like I said, that don't mean that I think he's worth more than 70 million. Like, if they pay 70 million, calm. But if you're trying to start signing him for 75 million, 80 million, brother, they're taking the piss out of you. They're extorting you.
Anyway, we'll let the crowd decide this one, innit? Because we're not going to agree on this one, are we?
Definitely not, bro. Definitely not. But it looks like we're going to get him, basically.
Yeah, for what you should be getting him for.
Yeah, we're going to get him. That's all I care about. It's not my fucking money. But I also think that clubs need to have some respect. They need to know when it's time to step away, innit? Like, don't let this man keep fucking extorting you. You get me?
Yeah, but it wouldn't make sense for Man United to step away when they used to spend bigger bread for worse before.
Yeah, but you guys have spent bigger bread for Grealish. You spent 100 M's on Grealish. Okay,
we already spoke about Grealish last episode.
No, so does that mean that you think that you overpaid for Grealish then?
Do I think we overpaid?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I understand why. There you go. Then, but I understand why. But that doesn't justify them.
So that doesn't Does that mean that you should then go and overpay for someone else?
We're talking about 100 and something M's, bro. That doesn't justify.
That means that you should overpay for someone else.
At the time,
it's possible. You're talking about we paid.
At the time, that's how much he was worth. Also because he's English.
It was never worth 100 mil.
It wasn't just about his ability, bro. It was about his image rights and everything, bro. They were looking at him like the new David Beckham at that time, bro. The pretty boy for England. Of course you're going to pay that price. That's what I mean by I understand the price.
Never worth 100 mil. And if you think he was, then that's mad. Because in my opinion, he was never worth 100 mil. But just because, so you're talking about, you guys paid this much for Anthony. So because you overpaid on Jack Grealish, does that mean you want your club to overpay on the next player? That's completely irrelevant, bro. So it's not like, we spent money stupidly there.
See, I'm not saying we overspent, because I'm saying I understand why he was that price tag. Simple.
I'm saying you overspent. I think spending 100 mil on Jack Grealish is fucking dumb.
That's what I'm saying. At that time, it made sense, innit? At that time, it made sense.
It never made sense.
It's not just about that. It wasn't just about that for City. For City is a club that's trying to build in terms of, even in this country, fans, everything. He was just the golden boy in England. We want him now. And he was just the golden boy. It was nothing to do with anything else other than just, we want the golden boy. Simple. So they're gonna pay that. They were gonna pay that price.
Well, it didn't work out. They threw their money out.
We won, bro. We won everything with him, bro.
Jack Grealish for 100 mil signing.
We spoke about this last week.
Fucking awful, bro. That did not work out.
What do you mean? It worked out, bro. It worked out.
You're saying Jack Grealish worked out at Man City.
He played a part. He's got medals, bro. He won the Champions League.
Other Man City fans can tell us.
He won the Premier League.
He didn't. Jack Grealish to City did not fucking work out, bro.
It worked.
When you pay 100 million for a player,
it worked better than your Hojland done. It worked better than your Anthony done. It worked, bro.
When you pay 100 million for Jack Grealish, brother, yeah. And you get what he's giving you so far in his Man City career.
We won, bro.
And you can
we
say
won, bro.
Because De Bruyne made you guys win.
Bro.
So yeah, because De Bruyne scored, it makes Jack Grealish 100 million worth it. Does that make sense?
And he played a part in it as well. And you can't say Jack Grealish didn't play a part.
I'm saying Jack Grealish for 100 million fucking stinks,
it doesn't matter, bro. We spoke about this last week.
That's a fact, bro.
We spoke about it last week. It was just part of a machine. It was never going to be the Jack Grealish you expected from
Why
Aston
not?
Villa.
Because he wasn't as good.
What do you mean why not? Because it's a different team, different setup altogether, bro. But he came, he played a part in it. Simple. He won. Full stop. It doesn't matter. We paid the bread, he won.
And you fucked up the money, bro, by paying 100
Maybe we would have not won without him there. You don't know that. But what we do know is he was there, we paid him the money, and we won things. It's as simple as that, bro. We're not even complaining. You're the one that's complaining about the price.
But the other Man City fans are talking about. I've heard Man City fans talk about how Jack Grealish is not being worth 100 million. You just because you're happy with Man City paying 100 million, there's bare City fans. There's bare City fans across the country.
I told you before, money is not the problem over here, bro. We don't give a fuck about that, but we'll pay, bro. We don't give a fuck, bro.
But 100 million for Jack Grealish.
Yeah, we paid.
Stinks.
We paid. He came and we won things. It's simple, bro.
Who cares, bro?
You say fucking stinks and we're winning, bro. The guy was lifting trophies and say it stinks.
The guy was lifting trophies
and saying
that doesn't mean he justified the fee that you paid for him, bro. What you're saying don't even make sense. Because you win something. If you pay 100 million for Savinho and Savinho ain't done nothing all season,
no, but
you win
he
a
did
league,
something.
Oh, okay,
he did something.
Okay,
he did something.
He barely did anything, bro.
He did something.
Jack Grealish has barely done anything in his City career, bro. Man's like a fucking full-time alcoholic.
He did something, bro.
Like, yeah, bro. Okay, then,
What he does outside the football pitch is up to him, bro. But he did something.
It's affecting his performances on the football pitch.
But it doesn't matter. At that time, he came, he played the part, he won. It's simple. We're not even complaining about the money.
But you're not complaining about the money. You're saying we like you're Pep, or you're saying we like we're.
I'm representing Man City right now.
No, you're not, bro. Because a lot of Man City fans are going to be saying you're not speaking for us by saying that we fucking spent 100 million rightly on Grealish.
They can come up and say it.
That stinks. That does.
It doesn't matter. He came. We paid the money. He played the part.
You definitely pay the money.
Simple.
You definitely pay the money.
Simple.
My whole point in this whole thing, as I'm saying, is that just because you overspend on one player doesn't mean it's justified for you to continue to overspend on other players. We overspent on other players. Man United have overspent on lots of players over the years. At some point, you have to draw a line. You can't continue to spend or continue to let teams extort you.
It's not even a City thing.
That's what I'm saying.
It's not even a City thing to overspend. That's why I said for Grealish, I understand because of where City was.
Now you're saying that you didn't overspend on him.
I just said, I know we overpaid, but we understood what we were paying for. It wasn't just about the player; it was about the golden boy. I said this from the start, bro.
I said he's not worth 100 million. You're saying he's worth 100 million. So yes, that's the difference, isn't it?
All right, cool.
That's what you were saying, bro.
All right, cool. Because it doesn't make sense, bro. What you're saying, bro.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense that you think Grealish is worth 100 M's. That's what doesn't make sense.
Just because I said MBEUMO is worth 70 million, bro. That's got you all rattled up for no reason.
You're rattled, brother. You're the one that's rattled, brother.
You're talking about Grealish and
you're the one that's rattled.
About Grealish last
you're
week,
the one that's rattled.
You're bringing back Grealish and everything, bro.
I said I don't think MBEUMO is worth 70 million. That's calm. That's not even an issue. Million. But then when I say that I don't think Grealish is worth 100 million, you're like, no, yes he is. He won. He lifted the trophy.
No, I said yes he is.
He's still not worth 100 M's.
I understood why he was 100 million. And it wasn't just about his football. It was everything else.
That's bullshit. It was everything else. All right then.
You know it was. That's the thing. You're just being ignorant. But you know
I don't agree. I don't know nothing, bro. I know that I know from the day that Man City signed Jack Grealish, before he ever kicked the football in Man City top, I said this guy is not worth 100 million. Fast forward now, however many years, he's clearly not performed as a 100 million pound player, and man's still trying to say, yeah, he's worth 100 million. No, he's not, bro.
So how much is? I asked you, how much do you think Isak's worth?
Isak, they're trying to offer 120 million for him.
And is that too much? Is that too little? What?
If you're going to ask my personal opinion, I think 120 million is about right for Isak.
Okay. See, I don't disagree on that one.
We agree on that.
I don't disagree on that one.
I think 120 M's is about right for Isak.
Okay. Anyway, what's the next topic anyway?
Next one, innit? Next one. Man's rattled about City.
You're getting rattled for no reason. The moment we went to MBEUMO, bro, it wasn't even about City. We actually spoke about Jack Grealish. We spoke about this yesterday.
No, we didn't talk about his transfer fee and whether we agreed on his transfer fee or not. So we got here. And then I think what we can maybe round off on is, like some of the transfers that have happened in other teams, You get me? So
go on. And what other transfers happen? I need to wrap it up soon as well. I've got to do those papers, innit?
Hugo Ekitike is
Liverpool.
No, Liverpool are interested in Hugo Ekitike.
I thought it was Newcastle.
Liverpool are as well. In fact, Frankfurt.
I think Liverpool are just doing it to put pressure because they want Isak. But if you don't give us Isak, we're going to take the guy you want.
That's basically what they're doing. However, what has happened is Frankfurt have rejected Newcastle's bid for Ekitike.
Okay.
So Newcastle made a bid for him. Frankfurt rejected it.
Okay.
Newcastle, Liverpool are obviously interested in Isak for 120 M's. If Newcastle say no, we don't want to sell Isak, then Liverpool's second option is to go for Ekitike. Ekitike's first option is probably Liverpool. You get me? So that's what's happening. I think Newcastle will say no and keep Isak, and I think Liverpool end up with Ekitike, maybe. But hear this though, if Newcastle agree to sell Isak for 120 M's, yeah, Ekitike is probably worth about 80, 70 million. Well, I say worth actually. That's what Frankfurt want for him. So they're probably able to get the deal done for about 70 M's. That's how much profit? 40, 50 million pound profit? Do you think they should risk it, sell Isak for 120 M's, get Ekitike for 70, 80?
And then get MBEUMO before Man U get him.
Shit.
That would be a transfer.
Nah, that would fuck shit up.
That would be a transfer.
I won't even be mad, you know. You know when if signing drags on so long.
And that would be probably stronger than having one Isak.
If they're interested in Wissa as well. Apparently, that's also played a part in the Man United deal because Brentford said that they don't want to lose Wissa and MBEUMO in the same transfer window. So they're saying, brother, Newcastle are not going to get Ekitike now, so they're now interested in Wissa. If you lot stunt and Newcastle fuck around and sign Ekitike, Wissa before you've completed your deal for MBEUMO, we don't even want to sell MBEUMO no more. You hear me? So that's probably triggered. That's probably triggered Man U to actually say, you know what, let's try and complete this deal as soon as possible.
Apparently, that's what happened with the Morgan's Gibbs White thing.
What's that?
Because of the Elanga deal that was happening. Apparently, they're saying that what happened was only one of them could leave, innit? Yeah. So when he saw that Elanga is about to leave, he leaked out his release clause. Obviously, Tottenham went and did the thing, and then you know the rest. They put the plug, bro.
They don't want
and then Elanga went, which kind of closes the door on him, innit?
Oh, do you reckon he's gonna leave or stay though?
We'll see now. But what we do know is that owner,
that guy, the Greek
you know
guy.
when you play
Marinakis.
football manager, it tells you the type of ownership when you go there, when you apply for jobs. Some of them says easy going.
Nah, he's not
so,
easy going.
So the temperamental. This one they say erratic. This one is erratic.
He's erratic.
He can be fired.
He's got bread as well. That's the maddest thing too. Yeah. Anyone can get sacked anytime, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
That guy's crazy.
Yeah, he's mad.
Man might even come on the pitch and tell you what he thinks, you know, if you have a bad game. Them owners there, he's crazy. But, I think it's hard to come back from when a club hits your release clause. You've clearly agreed to join the club. Otherwise, they wouldn't be bothering to hit your release clause. They have an indication that you want to come. Clubs don't just be hitting people's release clause if they don't know that the player wants to come to them.
Yeah.
So he clearly wants to.
But yeah, man, this is what I don't get about this whole tapping thing. It's like, I always hear players have agreed the personal terms, now just waiting for the clubs, and then all of a sudden, it's not allowed. So I don't know what is that supposed to be.
It's hard. Well, I think the release clause was not something that was public knowledge in it. But I feel like your agent should be able to communicate with other clubs and tell them what your release clause is.
That's what happened.
I don't even think that that's illegal unless there's other parts of it that unless the release clause was not to be disclosed.
I can't lie. I'm so happy that he's not going to Tottenham though. That's the
he
best
might
thing
still
that could
go
happen.
there, bro.
That's the best thing that could happen.
You don't want Gibbs
It's
White
difficult
to go
now
to
with the court case happening because now the court for now they've told them, you know, don't speak to them. It's now, you know what I mean? It's put a thing in there. But the guy is coming and fuck shit up basically.
Who?
The owner, innit?
Yeah,
that's the owner.
He's got bread and he's trying to spend that bread to make sure this case is not cut.
He's trying to improve his team, but people are trying to come fishing.
But why did they sell Elanga then? They could have said no.
That's what I'm saying. They couldn't sell both, innit?
Yeah,
you can replace one. You can't replace. It's hard to replace.
You can't replace both of them. You'll be worse the next season.
Elanga, they could probably try to get another
they
fast
could maybe
winger.
replace.
I mean, there's bare fast wingers about.
Elanga's fast,
but there's not many 10s like Morgan Gibbs White.
There isn't. You're right. It's easier to replace an Elanga than it is to replace a Gibbs White, especially for 60 million. Yeah, man.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's another player that probably he's like a 70 million. I rate him round about the same as like Ebere Eze. Like probably about between the 60 to 70 million mark, I would say, innit? 60 million seems like a very good price for Morgan Gibbs White.
Yeah. What other transfers? Aguan been confirmed, just to wrap it up.
Yeah, okay. So before we round up, obviously Arsenal completed the signing of Noni Madueke for 48 million fixed fee plus 4 million add-ons. Another one that feels like a signing, Arsenal fans are going to be happy about this one, is Nwaneri has signed a new deal at Arsenal.
Well, that's good because he was saying that he wants
But guaranteed, not guaranteed, he wants a clear progression into the first team and stuff, innit?
yeah.
Yeah. Ademola Lookman looks like he's going to get a move to Inter Milan. And Bayern Munich and possibly Barcelona are trying to sign Luis Diaz from Liverpool. I think Liverpool have rejected a few bids actually. But they're trying to sign him. And it also looks like Darwin Núñez is going to be leaving Liverpool this transfer window. It's not known where. He was supposed to be going to Napoli, but I don't think that's happening anymore.
Part time. The boy needs a team that he can play regularly, innit?
Yeah. He does.
That's what he needs. But alright, say no more. It's been another one, man. I need to rush, unfortunately.
Two up
Sort
top.
these peppers up, man.